What up, cyber gangsters? So I'm gonna lump what I learned from junior lesson 11 and 12 together, right? Junior lesson 11 is what is PCI DSS scoping. So to give my overview of what PCI DSS scoping is, it's a way to figure out. It's a method to figure out what in an environment, what in an organization needs to be reviewed for PCI DSS compliancy and what does not need to be reviewed. So let's just say that a hospital has, I don't know, let's just say 100 machines in there. Instead of trying to figure out of all 100 machines what is PCI DSS compliant and what is not, scoping comes in to figure out of those 100 machines which ones are related to cardholder data information, and then let's look at those only. And that number is definitely going to be smaller than the 100. And so we're not wasting time or wasting money to figure out all of them, just the ones that are important. So when I think of scoping, this is one way that helped me out in case anyone else needs it. I think of a microscope, right? So when you put something like when you put like the pond water on one of the I can't remember the name, but when you put them on the little glass, like a petri dish or whatever, and you put it under a microscope, it allows you to see not just all the water, but it's a sampling of the water, and you can see what types of organisms and different things exist in that water within that sampling, right? And so you need a microscope to look in that. And that's kind of how I look at what scoping is. Scoping, if we were to look at an entire organization, like I said in my example, a hospital, if we're looking at the hospital and we needed to microscope only the area that was PCI DSS compliant, or, that touched PCI DSS compliancy or the requirements, we should have a smaller sampling instead of the entire hospital, right? So that's where it connects for me. Um, and then actually, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'll make another video for Junior 12 scoping and segmentation. Thanks, everyone.